Loose at center ice. Nice job by Lyndon Breen to stay strong on the puck. They call this the NB line for Maine, as in New Brunswick. That's where both Nadeau brothers and Lyndon Breen are from.
Certainly an impactful player.
And Quinn Hudson's hat trick last weekend, that was actually the first BU hat trick since, well, his brother did it a week before. So the Hudsons, they are locked in this year. And Quinn Hudson, he's getting the big goals. He actually had 7 game winners a season ago as a freshman for BU, the slightly older brother.
Yeah, he was a little snake bitten early in the year, and the minute Quinn Hudson starts scoring, you see the floodgates open. It's another wave of scoring. It's another wave of attack for BU.
Maine trying to break out, and they will with the Nadeau brothers up the far side. Bradley the younger, one of just 4 first-round picks in Maine history. Peter Ferraro, Barrett Heiston, and of course Paul Correa, who during Jay Pandolfo's freshman year put together what Pandolfo still calls the best season in college hockey history. 25 goals and 75 assists. He hit the century mark. Here's Brazil, the captain, off the skates of Tom Willander, another first-round pick of the Canucks. Long feed, and he finds a wide-open Quinn Hudson. In on Osman, but he's beaten by the goaltender this time.
What a good play there by Willander, the defenseman, the freshman first-round pick, wins a battle behind the net. It's on and off his sticks, bringing Quinn Hudson so quick.
Just 18 years old is Celebrini. 8 games this season, was the defending national champion Quinnipiac, a team they beat in overtime the night before. They had a chance to take all 6 points from Boston College at home last weekend, as that one goes off of Josh Nadeau's stick. Chabrier will sweep it into the air for Bradley Nadeau, and now it's the captain Lyndon Breen. Quick turnaround, hit that one off of the 6'7" Cade Weber. And Maine was 5 minutes away from a sweep of the previously #1 ranked BC Eagles on a late power play goal from Josh Nadeau, but the lead did not hold, and Boston College came back to win in the shootout to take 2 out of 3 points. Chabrier from a long way out, off the end boards. Josh Nadeau gets double-teamed. Green gets it out, but missed his target. And to sit back on the impressive talent they have. The Nadeau brothers from New Brunswick, about 2 hours away from Maine's campus. Josh, the slightly older of the 2 brothers, recruited first, of course, wanted to play college hockey, so that's close to home with a couple of hundred friends and family at the recent series at the Alfond.
And Ben Barr inherited Josh, and then it was easy to get Bradley. Once you get one, the rest of them come. Just look at the Hudsons.
There's a nice pass to the slot, and a wrister from Sholey went high. Even more Hudsons on the way, we're told.
Oh, yeah.
And the coup de grace, Shane LaChance at 6'5", and they can throw their weight around, to say the least.
And I'm sure it's been talked about plenty, but
nice pass from Breen, and a turnaround shot denied. Nobez had his entry feed turned aside by Grimes.
Yeah, this 4th line for BU, they've been really dependable. Sam Stevens is a guy, you know what you're getting when he hops over the boards, and Doug Grimes has been a welcome surprise. He's played well in the games that he's been in, and I think the coaches are starting to have confidence in him.
Now Willander drops one back to Stevens. Around behind for LaChance. Power move in front would not go. Follow-up from Stevens. Bentley transfers on this team for Ben Barr. Up the far side wall, Felix Trudeau. He's had to move from left wing to center with the injury to Nolan Renwick, who's now missed the last 3 games. Sabanet off the wall, and this is what Maine does so well. Really tough to work it out of your own.
Sin, Bedard, Kirk, you name it, and Joe Pereira is out there on the recruiting trail getting it done.
So come around to Cole Hansen. 2nd-year transfer from Colgate. Chipped it around as Scott steps to it. Green read that one well with 25 seconds left on the power play. Flips it back to Chabrier. Chabrier had the game-winning goal to beat Quinnipiac last month, the first eye-opening win of the year for Maine, and since then they've had a couple of more. One-timer by Boyson, and Karan was there. Chance for a breakout here. Green asking for it.
He had Bradley Nadeau's stick going back to the net, or that would have been an easy tap.
Nice pass feathered through, but Bradley Nadeau couldn't get the stick down. Ben Barr says he's never coached brothers before until the Nadeaus, and
Pretty good pair to start with, isn't it?
He says they know their tendencies so well, it feels like there's an extra guy on the ice when the top line is out there. That's also a credit to Lyndon Breen, who centers the 2 brothers.
Yeah, he does a nice job as a facilitator, making sure the Nadeau brothers are in the right spots. And
a big hit there from Sabanet, who's more known for his speed. Creel will track this one down. Rammed into the boards by Peterson. Loose puck handled by McCarthy. And he threads the needle for Ryan Green, who left it at center. Sholey skates ahead. Loose stick out there, and that breaks up the play for BU. Weber couldn't handle that one. And the wrister goes wide by Cole Hansen. Wilmer and Antonacci racing after it. Kicked free towards Sholey. And it'll skid toward the corner. Wilmer circles around. Dishes one off to his left. Top 10 freshmen in Hockey East played for BU. And they brought them all back this year. They throw the phrase unfinished business around a lot here at Agganis Arena as Osman gets the pads down to turn Stevens aside.
Yeah, I talked to Luke Tuck a little bit before the game. That's why he's back here. He wants to win. He wants to lift that trophy. Had an opportunity to sign, and he's been playing great hockey.
Breen able to feed Nadeau, and he rings the bar. Josh Nadeau beat Karan, but not the post. Breen goes back to work in the corner. Got it out to Brandon Holt. Chabrier faked a one-timer. Wrist shot, glove down by Karan. Slip pass through to Bradley Nadeau. He'll feed the captain, Lyndon Breen. Look at the speed for Breen, but Willander caught up to him.
So smooth by Willander, showing why he's a high-end first-round talent. Never panics defensively, works the stick in, and a great poke check.
18-year-old for BU with all their... All right, back to work.
Go ahead, 2-1.
2-point night for Green. He assisted on the first power play goal from Macklin Celebrini. Every team knows they have to stay out of the box against BU, and well, the Terriers have made the Black Bears pay twice on the power play. 2 for 4 last Friday, 2 for 2 this Friday. Now remember, that penalty was drawn by Quinn Hudson, made a great individual play to put the Black Bears in a compromising spot. Bodie Nobez over the top, lands with Friel and Houle, but they're offside. They'll let it go by and allow BU to take over. Too many men has been whistled here. On action you expect to see from a top 10 showdown. Now it's Kaplan, second power play unit is out there. Wilmer right behind him. Wilmer feeds Willander. Now Jack Hughes. 5 seconds left in the penalty. Willander scores! It is the third power play goal for BU.
Well, sometimes when you get your second power play unit out there, they simplify things. It can be so powerful, and that's what this power play unit does. They work the puck around. Hughes does a nice job of drawing a couple penalty killers in and giving it back to Willander. Willander's got his head up the entire time. He doesn't go for the big slapper. He finds a lane to the net. What an effective shot by the freshman Tom Willander. He's getting better every single night for the Terriers. There's a reason he just got drafted, 12th or 13th overall by the Vancouver Canucks. This kid's going to be a star.
Maine looking for an answer. Karan made the first save. That one popped over the cage. 8 games into the season, Maine had allowed 3 power play goals. 28 minutes into this game, they have allowed 3 power play goals. It's a little bit different against a loaded team like BU, as Hughes fired one wide. They did not score 5-on-4 last Saturday here against Lowell. They were 1 for 7 on the power play with a 5-on-3 tally.
Scoring for your
Jay
Boston
Pandolfo says
University
they've taken major strides from their early season stride. And that one gets all the way around and out. So this is the second BU power play unit out there. Willander, Wilmer, Tuck, Hughes, and Kaplan.
A lot of talent on this power play.
Could be the
so much for a second unit.
Wilmer stick handles. He'll find Tuck at the circle, fanned on it, and a good clear from Houle.
I think a lot of teams would be happy to have Tom Willander running their first power play unit. So to have him come out with the second group is certainly a luxury to have if you're Jay Pandolfo and the Boston University Terriers.
And Willander scored the last power play goal from out high. That's his second as a Division I player. This is Wilmer. He'll look toward goal, hit one off the side of the cage. There is Tuck. Goes for a spin across the slot. Thrown down by Hughes, and a feather in Maine's cap. They have cooled off this scorching hot BU power play.
Yeah, that's something Maine can build off of. You're looking for anything right now. The ice has been tilted all BU.
He goes spinning down. Reed Pavich will take it the other way. Rink wide feed off of Lesikowski's skate. Hughes guides one ahead to LaChance. He'll chop it down deep and a left. Chabret in center, they'll get it in. Pavich in that fourth line go after it. Met by Willander along the wall. LaChance to Candles, slides it ahead to Grimes. Couldn't sweep. Diving attempt by Nadeau, couldn't get it out of there, but Houle does. Of course, you had Devin Levi of Northeastern, also a big Star Wars guy.
Oh, is he?
Oh, he's got a lightsaber helmet for the Buffalo Sabres.
Okay.
It's all connected. Full head of steam for Josh Nadeau. Skating down central. That one stick to Nadeau, and Breen all from New Brunswick. And Breen wins the draw. He'll play it himself off the wall. To Josh Nadeau all the way around beyond Bradley. And we'll find Chabrier, though. Pushed it down to Breen again. Steps away from Tom Willander. At his second collegiate goal back in the second period. Bradley Nadeau. Off the leg and out to Holt. Shot from distance, angled wide. Weber chopping at it, but it's Bradley Nadeau. Could not find Breen, so a deep pinch in from Chabrier. Bradley Nadeau on the feed from Breen. Hoping to return the pass, and Breen couldn't quite angle that. Almost gave it right to Josh Nadeau. He and Cade Weber go into the boards. Weber's almost got a foot on him, and he puts him to the ice. Interference. 4-on-4 begins with a one-timer from Brandon Holt. He got a lot of that one, but so did Corona.
2 minutes for interference.
Skating toward Weber. Pass down low to Breen.
Of the third period.
Both Nadeau's out there with Holt and Breen. Here's Bradley Nadeau. Looking for his brother on the far post. Now it's a power play for Maine. As the Brazil penalty is over. 5-on-4 for the Blackbears.
I thought that one got out of the zone. I'm surprised the refs didn't blow an offsides there.
Nadeau down low. This is Friel. Batted around, and Breen couldn't settle it.
Yeah, Doug Friedman's on the bench for BU right now, rating going up, just to have them look at this one to see if it was offsides.
Bradley Nadeau. Tipped wide. Comes back to Nadeau. 30th overall pick last summer. To his brother Josh, pad save made, and cleared by Weber.
Maybe one of his better saves of the season.
It sure looked like there were 4 skates and 2 sticks in the way, but he somehow got it through to his brother.
Yeah, really, really nice play there by the Nadeau brothers.
Here comes Bradley again. He'll dish it back to Holtz, and now Breen. Across to Bradley Nadeau, wrist shot, got glass. Nice keep in by Holtz. He'll feed Bradley Nadeau again. Down low, touch pass, Josh Nadeau, Stonewall, score! They'll see if they can hold it. It has been tough for anyone to grab a hold of it for more than a week. Josh Nadeau dragging, got around Grimes. And he'll spin back toward the slot. One-timer, hops all the way through.
You know, when you're the #1 ranking, you've got a target on your back. You get more year. We had a little bit of a rough weekend against Vermont, and it's a little bit of a mentality that you have to have when you have that #1 ranking. But once you learn how to play with it, you can certainly use it to your advantage, and you should be able to dominate some different weekends in conference play.
I think it was BC who started that year as the national #1, and eventually BU took over.
Yeah, we held on to it for quite a while that year in 2010 or 2009, whatever it was.
Here's Macklin Celebrini, lifted it high, and he can't believe it.
Yeah, that
period 2. It's been a while for BU since they've lit the lamp. Stretch pass ahead to Josh Nadeau. Drop it to the middle for Lyndon Breen. That one kicked away by Stevens. That one got it. And Lesikowski works it to Hansen. He'll connect with Felix Trudeau. Hit by Willander. Double team comes behind the net. Puck goes off the apron. Banged off the M boards. And it squirts out to the circle. Tipped wide. That one got through the blue paint. Lesikowski muscled into the wall by Kaplan. Loose puck far side, spinning at the circle. Hopkins down low, touch pass in front. Willander got a stick to it. Kaplan on the backhand, still in. Nice keep by Lesikowski. Trudeau right to the middle, went off the skate of Nemo.
A nice play there by Felix Trudeau, 17 in blue. He's going to head to the bench for a change, but this main fourth line doing a nice job of hemming the Terriers in the defensive zone, making them defend. That's how you neutralize a guy like Lane Hudson and a guy like Macklin Celebrini. Just make them defend.
Puck in the air, stays in. Weber's offense has been better this year, certainly a defensive defenseman, but 3 assists for him, on pace for a new career high.
Yeah, I don't think Point.
Here he is again along the far side wall. We've hit the final 2 minutes of the third period. It's Luke Tuck to drag it out of the corner. Took a hit from Antonacci, shakes it off. Gets it to Quinn Hudson, and he'll have to get it up to Thomas Friel. Put Quinn Hudson down on the ice. Macklin Celebrini back to settle things down. That one waiting in front, but Willander will shield it from Scott. Osman has stayed between the pipes for now. That one banged off.